Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the Kiwanis Ice Arena in Saugerties, New York. Live on the LI Sports Network. It is Game 8 of the New York State Amateur Hockey Association High School Club Tournament. Dylan Flynn on behalf of the LI Sports Network. Going to be taking in St. Anthony's versus Connetquot Sayville. St. Anthony's looking to lock up a playoff spot with a victory. Connetquot Sayville looking to mathematically keep their chances alive with a win. Would need a big win for goal differential purposes. I'll tell you just how big of a win momentarily. There's a reporter done some sleuthing. The sleuthing I have come up with is that Connetquot currently trails Smithtown by 7 goals surrendered. They trail St. Anthony's by 12. So don't believe that they could make up the ground on St. Anthony's, because the most goals in a differential that you can gain is 8. So would they win by 8, they'd be +2. And the Friars would be -2. So yes, they can catch St. Anthony's, but they'd have to win by 8 or more, or rather just 8. And then they would leap the Friars in goal differential and would guarantee themselves a playoff spot, I believe, with that. So let's see what happens. Maybe if they come out and just be super aggressive, they can pull this off. They have the players to do it. They have the goal-scoring talent. Just a matter of maybe getting a couple good breaks, some lucky bounces. Connetquot Sayville has had some really tough games. Lost 4-0 to Smithtown Hotbog, and then lost 4-2 to Arlington, a game in which they were right in it to the end. Just could not get the bounce that they needed. East Islip has already locked up their spot as the 1 seed. Arlington waits to see their seeding. Cannot finish any higher than 2, but will be the 4 seed at the very least. With their loss, they currently sit at a -5 differential, but their 2 wins are the immediate tiebreaker over St. Anthony's and Smithtown. We're going to close out our action here with the Ice Friars and the Bulls before we prep for Sunday. And as these games go on, I will be addressing this again, and it will be a lot more clear and a lot more easy to talk about as we look to finalize the standings prior to the playoffs tomorrow morning. St. Anthony's looked phenomenal in their last game against John Jay. Put up 10, only get 8 in the differential department, but a phenomenal bounce-back win for the Ice Friars after taking a tough loss against a really strong East Islip team that is out for revenge on everybody. It doesn't matter if your name is St. Anthony's or not. But like I talked about earlier, this tournament has an eerily similar feeling to last year's tournament, where St. Anthony's came in Suffolk County champs, lost a game to Northport Huntington, the #1 team in Suffolk County that year, and then met them again in the finals and won a New York State title. Well, we'll see what happens. The stars could be aligning that would be the matchup tomorrow in the finals, should both teams win their respective hockey games. Not saying I'm a man of coincidence and scenario, but it's hard to ignore when it's staring you right in the face. Connetquot Sayville Looks like they're going to be rolling out their third consecutive different goaltender. Going to be Jack Keel. So once we confirm that it is Jack, we will go through his numbers and look at the tail of the tape. Looks like TJ Olmschneider is going to get the nod in net for St. Anthony's, his first start of the New York State tournament. Would be his first start since the quarterfinal game against Northport Huntington. So warm-ups are just finishing up now. Players huddling up around their nets and benches, so I'm going to take just a quick break, step aside, reset. When we come back, it's Ice Friars, it's Thunderbirds, and it's going to be live right here on the LI Sports Network. Blue Oyster Cult rings through the Kiwanis Ice Arena with Don't Fear the Reaper. Notorious for their appearance on Saturday Night Live in the Will Ferrell skit, I Need Some More Cowbell. We are here on the LI Sports Network need some more hockey. The fever prescription is more hockey. That's the only thing that can solve and break the fever. So we'll give you more hockey. This matchup, St. Anthony's Connetquot Sayville, is underway. Game number 8. The New York State Amateur Hockey Association High School Club Tournament in Saugerties, New York is underway on the LI Sports Network. I am Dylan Flynn. Thank you, everybody, for spending your Saturday evening with us. Nicholas DeAndrea, one of the leaders of this team, addressed it in his little pregame speech. Simple enough for St. Anthony's: win, and you're in. 2 wins guarantees you a playoff spot tomorrow. They'll be tasked with having to beat Jack Keel, I believe, the goaltender in this game for Connetquot Sayville. It is TJ Olmschneider for St. Anthony's. Olmschneider this season 13 starts, 26 goals allowed, 194 goals against, 3 shutouts. I'll give you Jack Keel's numbers in a second once I absolutely confirm that it's him. It is Keel. So Jack Keel, 6 starts, 34 goals allowed, 5.69 goals against average. Connetquot Sayville coaching staff giving him the nod. They have given all their goaltenders a start up here in Saugerties, New York. As this tournament is just memories that you will take with you forever, especially for these seniors for Connetquot Sayville, who've had a phenomenal season, have gotten them here, have been the reason that they've had their success. So shout out to all the seniors on the Connetquot Sayville Thunderbirds roster. Special congratulations to you guys, especially for making it here. Congratulations on successful careers, each and every one of you. And we here at the LI Sports Network wish you the best of luck in your next phase of life, whatever that may be. Cannot wait to see what each and every one of you are going to do and accomplish. It's certainly been a pleasure watching you all play, and we can't wait to see what you're going to do here as Keel makes that save on DeLugos. Face off to the right of Keel. This one is wrapped around for Fly Shower. And while I did just shout out the seniors for Connetquot Sayville, there's an ask from the coaching staff because they are very proud of their seniors and their team for how far they've come and all that they've accomplished this season. Their season's not done by any stretch of the imagination. A win, and they're not totally mathematically eliminated. They would just need to put up a really big number in a win. And they could still have a chance, be in the conversation. So we'll see what happens. All it takes is a couple bounces, right? That's why we play the game. It's never played on paper, always played on the ice, kept between the boards and the lines. St. Anthony's took both meetings from the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds in the regular season. One game 1, 6-2, and game 2, 8-1. The last time they met back in January. Let's see if the Thunderbirds have a little bit of a change in game plan. Try and have some more success against the Friars Monteleone. Moving in, lets a shot go, and a nice glove save there from Jack Keel. Campanola got spun around as the puck batted in by Nealon. Valente waits for it, sends it towards the net, turned aside by Keel. Colavecchio. Over to Anthony Colavecchio, back up top. Thomas Colavecchio lets it go. Knocked down, the other way come the Thunderbirds. Fly Shower lets that one go. Here's Valente, lost it, walking into it. Mercado lets a shot go through traffic. Olmschneider turns that one aside. He's lost his paddle, it's right in front of him. Trying to keep an eye on the play, but also regain his stick. He now can. The Ice Friars escape the zone. Nealon will touch this one in. St. Anthony's going for the change. Pass behind Campanola, stolen away by St. Anthony, sending Cato on his way to the net. Backhand shot is on, and Keel makes the save. Face-off tied up. Ice Friars trying to move it towards the net. Jung steers it aside. Here's a cross-ice pass. Keita intercepts, spins around, finds Jablonski. He'll tee it up for Alexander Greziak. Keita spinning out. Keita from head on over. Castiglione lets it go, looking for the tip. Nobody there in front for St. Anthony's to put it home. Here comes DeAndrea at the goal line. Lets one go off the mask of Kiel and out of play. St. Anthony's had an onslaught of goals in their last game. Brady Monteleone had a first period hat trick. Thomas Colavecchio scored 4 times. Shout out to the Colavecchio family and the grandparents in Florida and all of their friends watching around the country. I was speaking to the Colavecchio's mother, I'm going to assume Mrs. Colavecchio, in the lobby, and after the finals too last week, saying that the Colavecchio family has been tuning in as of late to their grandson's games. We couldn't be happier to hear that you are enjoying and spreading the word, so we do appreciate that here. Big thank you to the Colavecchio family for all their love and support. It's been a pleasure to watch both of your grandsons, Thomas and Anthony. They are both phenomenal players in their own right. They've been a big part of this St. Anthony's Ice Friar season. DeLugos lets one go from outside the blue line. Wide of the net, here's Terry. Thunderbirds looking to escape the zone, turn it over to DeLugos in front, shoots, and he scores! Jack DeLugos' second goal of the tournament opens it up for St. Anthony's here in their third game. They are out to a 1-0 lead. You know, we had Jack Gregg on during the finals series. Phenomenal hockey mind, phenomenal hockey talent. Really knows what he's talking about and just so knowledgeable and such a great person to talk to about the sport and the kids in this league. Really was impressed with the way Jack DeLugos plays and leads. Always talks about how it's important, it's imperative rather, for your captain to lead the way and get going. Jack DeLugos steering the ship, and leading the way right there, opening the scoring in a big game, a win and in game. As Anthony Colavecchio lets a shot go, produces a rebound, and Thomas Colavecchio scores. There it is, the Colavecchio connection comes through, and it's 2-0 Ice Friars. Thomas Colavecchio heard Anthony Pepe was trying to one-up him in 4-goal games, and he says, not so fast. I have something to say, and one more game to play for Colavecchio, his 6th goal of the tournament. I believe he now trails Pepe by 1. Let me get my stats out. Fact check a little bit here, because I'm all about the facts and the numbers. Yes, Anthony Pepe, 7 goals. Thomas Colavecchio, 6. So he would need one more to tie Anthony Pepe, 2 to pass, which would give him his 2nd hat trick of the day. Here's Thomas Colavecchio backhanding one. Out to neutral ice. Thunderbirds turn this one around. It's Damon Valente. Phenomenal defensive presence on this Ice Friars team. Setting up Brady Monteleone. He lost it. Here's Connolly. Sean Connolly dragging, shooting. That one kicked out by Olmschneider. Connolly's been playing hard as of late. Not on the score sheet yet. But has definitely created some great opportunities for himself. Really just a matter of time for that young man, who had 4 goals, 5 assists this Suffolk County season. Jablonski sends this one around. Castiglione trying to pry it away. It's Connolly below the goal line. Lost it to Jablonski. He sends Cat on his way. Up the far side. Keita chips it around. Greziak trying to dig it out. There's DeAndrea, near side corner. Popping it back up. It's Castiglione walking the blue line, letting it go towards the net. Turned aside by Kiel. Mercado has time, has space. Knocks this one around. Little Spinderella. And it pops out of the zone. Some 40 couldn't take that pass in his skates, so he'll just take his time, knock it ahead. Sapuli, fresh off the bench, moves it across for Jablonski, who tries to send DeAndrea into the zone. He was met by a pile of red jerseys. Here comes Ryan Fleischauer, driving hard, trying to cut to the middle. Almost had the return feed. Fleischauer scored first goal of the tournament for the Thunderbirds in their first game today. Almost had another, but we had a little bit of a net issue that resulted in that goal being waved off. So we'll look and see if he can claim a little redemption here against the Ice Friars and get that goal back. Here's Dylan Cochran. Pass ahead to Nicholas DeAndrea. Trying to send Terry. He got a deflection on it, so icing, excuse me, sound like I'm missing my front teeth. Icing is going to be waved off. Terry lofts one over the net, all the way back up to the point. Sapuli back down. Lentini crossing into the circle. Lentini lost it. Now a scrum for it. Sees DeLugos emerge. Lost it. Sapuli at the blue line. Tossed it back towards the net. Here's Fleischauer getting driven into the boards by Lentini. They go down behind the goal together. It was Jung coming out of the fray, and now we are going to get a penalty. All right, Fleischauer, 2 minutes in the box. First power play of the game for St. Anthony's. Here's Monteleone sending a quick pass across for DeAndrea. He couldn't take that in. DeAndrea. A roughing call against Fleischauer. Colvecchio let that one go. Blocked out. Here's Anthony Colvecchio sending back up for Monteleone. This one tipped past the net. Vajak can't clear. Thomas Colvecchio keeps it in. Lets one go wide of the net. Here's Nicholas DeAndrea. Down to Brady Monteleone. Outside the left circle. Feathered one across. Nobody there to take that in, so Connetquot will work back out to center. Keita handing off to Colvecchio. He'll drop back. Get it onto the stick of DeAndrea, and he'll move in the right direction. DeAndrea dropping. Monteleone. A lot of time, a lot of space, walking and shooting. And that one is held by Jack Keel. Seen Monteleone time and time again score from that position. Teams like to give him time and space, and I'll never understand why. The man is, pound for pound, one of the most talented scorers in Suffolk County. Anytime, any space is surely a mistake. I would have a jersey of the opposite color out there at all times, fending him off. But Jack Keel helps out his teammates there. As a drive from Gerard Nealon is let go, kicked aside by Keel. Here's Jablonski moving in, letting it go. That one stays out. Rebound. No, it also stays out. Not sure if Keel got a piece or it hit the outside of the net. Have to take another look at that. Here's Jablonski moving back and shooting that one wide of the net. Rebound going to be thrown around the boards. Does it get out? Yes, it does. Five seconds left on the power play. Valente navigating back into the zone. Lost his edge. Berde off the bench, takes the pass in from Martin. Berde lets it go, save Schneider, and he does not produce a rebound. Here's Campanola. Down below the net. Lost it to Cochran. Dylan Cochran, long pass. Wanted Lentini at center. Instead, it's Mercado taking it away, giving it to Campanola. Now Berde will chip this one in on net. Schneider going to cover up, as Jung was crashing down on him. St. Anthony's wraps this one all the way around. Doesn't get out. Martin put one towards the net, deflected wide. It's Pooley now, head up. Sends a pass on to the stick of Lentini, touched on. Thomas Colavecchio cutting right circle, letting it go, and he fired it off the glass. Here's Sapuli walking in, sending this one through the slot, ends up in the far side corner. Hard hit thrown there as this one's returned down low. Colavecchio steals that one away, cuts through the middle. Colavecchio to the right, tried to drag inside, lost it off his stick. Here is Gavin Cada off the bench, knocking that one back into the Connetquot zone. Thunderbirds will go for the change. They try to work their way out of the zone. It's turned over by Mercado to DeLugos. He shoots and he scores. Jack DeLugos, what a goal. Picks top corner. Second of the game for DeLugos, 3-0 St. Anthony's. The defending state champs come out on fire. They want to leave no doubt in anybody's mind that they deserve to go back-to-back in both the county and the state. And then if and when they go on to nationals, DeLugos lets this one go on net. DeAndrea looking for the rebound, covered up by Keel. If and when St. Anthony's were to go on to nationals, want to make more noise than they did last year. This team certainly seems like it can skate with the best of them. Here's a chance in front. Keel sliding. Looked for it. Couldn't cover it. Connetquot Sayville now the other way. Treco and Campanola down below the goal line. Looking to fish for it. Here's Castiglione. Head to Nealon. He couldn't carry that puck. Here's Berde taking the hit, trying to send the pass in front. It was intercepted by Thomas Colavecchio. He escapes out of the zone with Nealon, chipping a pass for Monteleone. Sets up Colavecchio on a tee. And he wires it into the chest of Keel, who holds on for the save. Monteleone trying to fish it off the boards. Anthony Colavecchio keeps it in. As we are in the final minute of play here in the first period. Here's Mercado. Below the goal line. Trying to swing it out. Fleischauer couldn't take it with him. Stolen away. DeAndrea fed it over. Or rather, that was Anthony Colavecchio, excuse me. My ones and fours got mixed up there. Valente lets it go, and he scores. Let's see if this one is Damon Valente. Thought he had one before. Does he have this one here? Hard to see. We'll wait for the official scoring. First period winding down. Damon Valente does indeed get a goal, so the Ice Friars extend their lead to 4-0, courtesy of Damon Valente's first goal of the season. And that will do it for period number 1. Jack DeLugo scores twice. Thomas Colavecchio nets his 6th of the the tournament. And Damon Valente gets his first goal of the season to give St. Anthony's a 4-0 lead as we head to the first intermission right here on the LI Sports Network. We're back underway here in the Kiwanis Ice Arena in Saugerties, New York for the second period of action between St. Anthony's and Connetquot Sayville. Ice Friars lead 4-0 on 2 goals from Jack DeLugos, 1 from Thomas Colavecchio and 1 from Damon Valente. Thank you everybody for spending your Saturday evening with us. I'm Dylan Flynn on behalf of the LI Sports Network. Simple enough for St. Anthony's, win and you're in. Looking really good to start off. 20 shots in that first period, scored 4 times. A win would get them no higher than 2, but no lower than 3, based on goal differential after East Islip beat Arlington by a wide margin in the last game. Keita had it knocked off his stick. Conforti and Treco flanked him. Tried to take the puck away. Keita, cool, calm, composed. Reset, moved the puck out of harm's way. That's Greziak chasing after it near side corner. DeAndrea joins the fray with Keita. DeAndrea putting it back in front off the skates of Jung. Wanted Keita, didn't get it there. Here's Castiglione letting a shot go. Friendly fires, it hit Greziak in the leg. And then Dylan Trecco blocks Kyle Jablonski's try. Gray slapped this one all the way down the ice on net. Olmschneider will set it aside. Here's Castiglione. Sending pass up for Keita. Banking it for the captain, Jack DeLugos, who cuts into the middle of the ice. Winds it off a stanchion wide of the net. DeAndrea below the goal line. Gets taken down with Connolly. Both players back to their feet, joining the fray. DeLugos plays this one up. Connolly touched it with a high stick. The faceoff gonna stay right here. Connolly, DeLugos on the draw. DeLugos wins it from Monteleone, who lets a shot go. And Keel makes the save in his padding. Connolly wins this one. Burde lost it to Monteleone. He put a shot on, saved Keel. Rebound denied by Keel as well. And Thunderbirds clear the zone. Here comes Connolly, driving wide, up the right wing. Hard to the goal line. Here's Trecco, trying to keep it in. Monteleone takes a bump. Jablonski chasing after it. Connolly, Trecco. Monteleone shoulders him down to the ice. Here come the Ice Friars back out to center. Nealon walking and shooting, turned aside by Keel. Monteleone. Snap pass over for Sapuli. Puck bounced over his stick and out of the zone. Monteleone bumped off the blue line as Mercado splits some white jerseys. Trying to move ahead. Some 40 will just backhand this one all the way down. Nealon, touch pass into the middle of the ice, nobody there. Eventually picked up by the Ice Friars, and they spring themselves ahead. Thomas Colavecchio driving to the net, dragging, shooting. That one blocked by Vadjak behind the net. Recollected. Nealon sets up Colavecchio, sets up Monteleone, and has his shot turned aside by Keel. Colavecchio returns back below the net, drags out, lets a shot go, and he scores! Thomas Colavecchio's 7th goal of the tournament now ties him for the tournament lead. It's the great scoring race between Colavecchio and Anthony Pepe. Who will emerge victorious? Colavecchio still has 30 minutes to run up his total. Pepe will have another game tomorrow, and it's looking like Thomas Colavecchio will have one as well. Starting to hear some rumors about possible game time shifts and start times being moved around. As it stands right now, scheduled for 10 and 12 o'clock starts, but games could be bumped up an hour or two. I will report and update as information is fed to me. Probably right at the beginning of the third period and portions way through the third period, I will be updating everybody. After the long intermission, I'll go talk to some inside sources that I may know. So here comes Nealon back in. He lets a shot go. A nice aggressive save there from Jack Keel. Keel really trying to make the most of his opportunity. I touched on only 6 starts for him in the Suffolk County season. The coaching staff really did their best to try and juggle all the starts as evenly as possible. Sometimes it also comes down to just availability. Some kids have travel requirements and fulfillments that they have to keep. So sometimes players just aren't there. You get to make the most of your opportunity if possible. Jack Keel being given the nod here in the New York State tournament. And like I touched on before, memories that he'll take with him for a lifetime as Fleischauer puts one off the mask of Olmschneider. The rebound got put into the blue paint. That one stays out, and a shot wound by Mercado wide. Here's Berde. Feeding down some 40, lets a shot go. That one flew past Olmschneider. Off the glass, kept in by Mercado. Sends it deeper. Fleischauer picks it up in the corner. Back up top, Mercado takes the bump from Lentini. Thunderbirds trying to keep this one in. Fed over to 40s one time off the glass. Brent Berde screeches to a halt behind his net. Fleischauer, a bit of a blind return to Berde. Taken away by the Ice Friars, but given right back before it's once again given to the Ice Friars. Mercado will take this, shoot it all the way down. Does it have enough for icing? No, it does not. Valente gonna have to play this as it stopped inside the face-off circle. Terry tips it in to avoid the icing, and he'll head off on a change. Here's Greziak being run into by Connolly. Campanola trying to take it out. Cannot, but Connolly can. Possible numbers for the Thunderbirds. Connolly just going to shoot this one in. Olmschneider directs it off to the corner. Vajak kicks this one in. Campanola had his stick lifted as it drifted towards the net. Olmschneider drags it in and will cover up. Here come the Ice Friars again, trying to send DeAndrea on his way, possibly stepping in behind the defense. They do enter the zone, set DeAndrea up at the side of the net. His shot off the pad of Keel. It pops out to the blue line. Kept in by Jablonski. Tosses down off the leg of DeLugos. Finds DeAndrea again. His pass broken up by Vajak. Cada couldn't take that in, so it's Campanola streaking ahead, gaining the red line, chipping himself free. Here's Jablonski. Pops this one out. Jung throws it into his bench. Friendly fire. Jack Mercado took the brunt of that. He appears to be okay. No worse for wear. He shares a laugh. Vajak seals this one away. Works his way over the blue line. Lost the puck. The Ice Friars quickly touch on the other way. Monteleone drops. Nealon below the goal line. Puts it to the side of the net. Paddled away by Keel. Here is Monteleone. Running into some 40. Holding off. Right at the blue line. Back down Nealon. Walking in. Nealon shoots. And Keel turns him aside. Here's another chance. Colavecchio's attempt. Put aside by Keel. Fleischauer finds a loose puck. Skates up the right wing. Mercado falls down behind the play. Fleischauer bumps into Sapuli. Ice Friars take the puck away, and here they come 2-on-2. Monteleone, Nealon. Brady Monteleone feeding it in front, slid through the pads of Keel and out the other side wide. This one knocked down. Monteleone shoots and he scores. Brady Monteleone gets in on the act. He's scored in every game so far for the Friars. And that is his 5th goal of the tournament. St. Anthony's trying to navigate out of their own zone. Jung will knock it ahead. Campanola. Backhands it down. Here come the Ice Friars again. That was Terry. Couldn't take that in, but he recollects. Terry tying up with Brent Burde. This is Martin sending Campanola on his way. Thunderbirds haven't been able to get the cycle game going very much here in this game. We're over halfway through. Lentini slows down that clear attempt, locates it, carries in. Lentini up the left wing, curls away from the pressure, feeds it in front, shot, nice kick save there from Kiel. Second chance, Lentini walking in, has it stripped away by Campanola. Here's Martin. Lost it, Sapuli. Turning this one around, it's Cochran. Cochran backhanding this up to Greziak. Greziak hands off to Cotta. Cotta speeding towards the net, left it in front, shot, never made it. Here's Vajak the other way. Kada hustling into the play. Vajak cutting to the middle, shooting, and it's off the leg pad of Olmschneider. Fleischauer dips down low. Lost it, it popped to the side of the net. Mercado pinned up along the boards, kept it in. Here's Tom 40 emerging with it. Drop Fleischauer, lets it go. Olmschneider turns it aside. Here comes DeAndrea. Steps around the defense. DeAndrea to the net, shoots, shut down. Kiel. Rebound. DeLugos waiting, tried to feed it over. That one broken up. Here's some 40. Chipping ahead for Fleischauer. Thunderbirds trying to hold in here. They cannot. It's DeAndrea emerging out with it again. DeAndrea almost lost his footing, regains. Sets up DeLugos. He couldn't get a shot away. Tied up by the back check of the Thunderbirds. Here's a long-range shot on net. Olmschneider knocks it down, and he'll just keep play moving. Shots 32-7 in favor of St. Anthony's. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Nealon setting up Colavecchio, denied by Brent Burde. This one is knocked back out to center ice. Thomas Colavecchio, quick pass for Nealon. Nealon tucks this one back down. Colavecchio driving to the net, holding it on the backhand. Colavecchio looking for some space, surrounded by red jerseys, finds Monteleone. Monteleone, pass up high, Jablonski winds, fires, and this one is tipped wide. Here's Castiglione, down for Monteleone. A lot of Italian going on there. There's Jablonski. Sent that one down. Burde throws it up off the glass. It hits the netting, so this will be out of play. Connolly, Greziak on the draw. Greziak wins it. This one is fired up out of play. We'll do it again. This time Connolly wins it. Mercado looking to pry it free. Ice Friars continue the attack as Mercado spins away from one, takes the hit from Lentini, but got the puck onto the stick of Gray, who will skate it back out to center. Batted back to Connolly. He makes a move around one man. Connolly lost it. Gray pushed one towards the net. Knocked down before it reached Olmschneider. Here's another chance put wide of the net. Vajak going to walk into this. Tried to knock it down. Fleischauer Couldn't rescue it. Here's another chance for St. Anthony's, thwarted by Vajak. He breaks into the zone with Fly Shower. Pass over. A little too hot to handle. It was on the wrong side of Fly Shower. Tried to take it on the backhand. Had a good look at the net. Fly Shower throws the big hit there. St. Anthony's breaks out to center. Here they come into the zone with Greziak driving to the net. Greziak feigns the shot, wraps around, pops into the crease, and Kiel snatches it out of the air. DeAndrea steals it away, driving to the net, tried to set up Kada. Popped off his stick, far side corner. Here it comes around. Burde tried to send it across, turned it over. Kada spun and shot. Blocked wide. DeAndrea put it back into the mid slot. Intercepted by Tom 40. That's a cross ice pass. It was broken up. Ice Friars dump back in. DeLugos between his legs. Nifty pass there from Jack DeLugos. Nobody home for St. Anthony's. Trickled through the blue paint. Thunderbirds will escape back out to center, avoiding harm. Here's DeAndrea. Over the blue line, DeAndrea. Driving up the right wing. DeAndrea around the net. Looking for his options. This pass broken up by the Thunderbirds, rolls out of the zone, so the Ice Friars will reset. DeAndrea ahead, Kada. Over, back to DeAndrea, walking, shooting. Kiel denies him, and the rebound is cleared out. Some 40 will just throw it all the way down. He'll take a face-off after the icing call. Ice Friars back to work in their Thunderbird zone. Colavecchio on the doorstep, shot it into the chest of Kiel. They'll cover up for a whistle. Just 2 goal scorers in this tournament through 3 games for Connetquot Sayville, Ryan Flyshower, and George Vajak, the 4th. Scored their last game. Here comes Flyshower again, walking into the zone. Cutting left to right, had the puck knocked off his stick. Now it's Connolly knocking this one back around. The puck pops free. Monteleone trying to move it through red jerseys. This is Vajak. I believe he drew a penalty. He did. There goes Kiel to the bench as this one is thrown off the side of the net. Ice Friars will touch up, and we will get the call. High stick is the call. That will send Brady Monteleone to the bench, or the box rather. Good song there, Elton John. Saturday night's all right for fighting. Saturday night is indeed all right for hockey. I don't know about fighting. I guess fighting's included in hockey, so what do I know? Thunderbirds to the power play. They trail by 6, just over a minute to go here in the second period. This power play will carry over into the third, barring that Connetquot Sayville does not score a goal. Here's Vajak moving in. Power play goal this tournament. Flyshower lets it go. That one was blocked. Flyshower recollects, sets up Jung, walking into the slot. Shot saved by Olmschneider. Ice Friars chipping ahead. Here's D'Andrea, shorthanded with some numbers. D'Andrea driving to the net on the backhand. He scores. Nicholas D'Andrea, what a move from number 12. Scores the shorthanded goal. It is a 7-0 St. Anthony's lead. Second goal of the weekend for Nicholas D'Andrea. Beauty of a move on that one. Minute left on the power play, 33 seconds to go in the period. Burde sending a pass up for Tom 40 in the middle of the ice. Over for Ethan Burde. He'll chip this one in all the way around. Tom 40 trying to control it, lost it. Ice Friars will clear, no icing here. Keita gonna play this below the goal line. As a man in front, Keita just gonna hold on to it as the period expires. 3 goals for the Ice Friars in the second. Thomas Colavecchio, Brady Monteleone, and Nicholas D'Andrea extend the lead to 7-0 St. Anthony's. Take an extended intermission, and then we'll be right back to finish this one up right here on the LI Sports Network. We are back on the LI Sports Network inside the Kiwanis Ice Arena to play the third period of St. Anthony's Connetquot Sayville. Ice Friars out to a 7-0 lead in this one. Gotten 2 goals from Thomas Colavecchio, 2 from Jack DeLugos, and 1 each from Damon Valente, Brady Monteleone, and Nicholas DeAndrea. Colavecchio is on watch, as he is currently tied with East Islip's Anthony Pepe for the most goals scored in this tournament. So if he scores 1 more, both players will head into tomorrow with at least 1 game guaranteed to try and take a hold on the scoring race. St. Anthony's, if they can finish off these 17 minutes, will be the 2 seed. Based on tiebreakers, Smithtown would not be able to catch them even if they won. The Ice Friars would get home ice in the later semifinal game tomorrow. As we begin the third period, I want to say thank you everybody once again for tuning in, spending your Saturday evening with us. I am Dylan Flynn on behalf of the LI Sports Network. Always so good to see so many people and enjoying these hockey games with these amazing kids. All the talent they possess. They work so hard, they play so hard. It is truly a pleasure to cover them, and it's so fun to be taking in every second of these special times here in Saugerties, New York, the New York State Tournament. We will see tomorrow if St. Anthony's can defend their state title. It's not going to be an easy road. You have to go against Smithtown Hauppauge and the winner of East Islip Arlington should they make it to the finals. Matthew Campanola can get on the board in his first state tournament. Left that puck behind. Here comes Colavecchio, pushing this one ahead. Coast in behind Vajak. Vajak from behind his own net, pushed it out high. Connetquot Sayville trying to keep it moving here. This is Campanola, snap pass over. Here's Vajak. Gray leaves Fleischauer's shot, blockered aside by Olmschneider. Colavecchio, long line drive pass. Catches up to Monteleone, but it is off sides. So the faceoff will come back out into the neutral zone. DeLugos tied up the face-off. Now takes it off the dot. Gets it through the neutral zone. Picked up by DeAndrea here. Tried to carry it into the Connetquot zone, but he's turned around. Damon Valente. Snap pass up for Gavin Cada. Streaking up the left wing. Cada into the left circle, putting this one in front, and it's sent wide by DeLugos. Here come the Thunderbirds the other way. Martin chips this in, wide of the net. Olmschneider will tee it up for Valente. Takes it to the corner. Gets past Martin, reverses course, and finds Cada in the middle of the ice. And tosses this one cross corner. Mercado leaves this behind. He'll recollect, start the exit. This pass pops up off the footing of the boards. Connolly takes a whack at Sapuli. 77 against 77. It was 77 against 7. It looked like a jackpot. Friars have 7 goals. They've certainly cashed in today with 2 wins if they are to finish off this game. 2 big wins at that. They won their first game 10-1. Vajak backhands this one ahead off the faceoff. Goes past Treco, allowing the Ice Friars to turn this around. It's quickly put back into the zone by Zachary Martin. Here's Greziak, head to Lentini. Lentini tried to go cross ice, blocked away by Ethan Burde. So Lentini chased after it. And was stolen away by the Thunderbirds, and here they come out of the zone. Greziak now starting up the engines from his own zone, cutting through the neutral zone, driving out wide on the left wing. Greziak circling the net, taking a tour of the Thunderbirds zone. Quick pass over, Anthony Colavecchio. Couldn't take that in, left it right on the blue line. Greziak picks it up and will start his journey again. Greziak this time back skating along the goal line. Will continue on. He's opposed there by Burde. Connetquot Sayville will toss this one all the way down the ice, and it will reach the line for icing. Looks like Alexander Greziak's being signaled for unsportsmanlike conduct call. So he heads off to the box. Now the Thunderbirds back to the power play. Campanola, Colavecchio on the draw. Connetquot wins it. Here's one thrown towards the net on the doorstep. Gray couldn't get the shot away, tied up there with Valente. Nealon, shorthanded behind the Thunderbird net. Left it there, trying to waste some time. Vajak will carry ahead through the neutral zone, back into the St. Anthony zone. Vajak, below the goal line, leaves it Campanola, trying to feed Fly Shower. Couldn't take that pass in, looked a little awkward on the reception. Jung having some problems with it, moves it away from an oncoming Colavecchio. Nealon going to work hard down below the goal line. Knock it back out. St. Anthony's really in no hurry here, just trying to wind down the clock. Colavecchio will skate back and just dump it all the way down. St. Anthony's will get 4 fresh killers out there. Fly Shower. Chip pass ahead. Deflected off Colavecchio. Mercado wants it, gets it. Waiting. Sends a pass cross ice for Vajak. He returns. Using the whole length of the rink. Mercado tried to backhand in. Castiglione knocking it ahead. There is a shot let go by Lentini. Gobbled up by Keel, and he holds on for faceoff. 14 seconds now to go on the Thunderbird power play. Just over 10 minutes to go here in the third. Mercado spins this one around, waiting for an option to open up. Berde passes the puck but takes a big hit into the boards in front of his own bench as the power play expires. Berde couldn't clear this one. St. Anthony's keeping the T-Birds pinned deep. Jablonski lets this one go along the ice, and he scores! Kyle Jablonski gets on the board, his first goal of the season. Lead now 8-0 for St. Anthony's. Here's a shot put on net. Keel gets that one. Face off one back, Sapuli lets a shot go. Deflected off to the corner. Vajak chasing hard after this one. Dylan Cochran gonna get on it first. Cochran wraps this one all the way around. Here's Mercado. Spinning away from the pressure. Sending the pass ahead. Intercepted by Sapuli. Play catch in his own end. Pass ahead to DeAndrea. Drops it back for DeLugos. Splits some red jerseys. DeLugos will wrap this all the way around. Cada waiting for it. Back down DeAndrea. DeAndrea, Cada in the right circle. Thunderbirds try to exit up the near side. DeAndrea cuts that off. Glove down by Vajak. Fly shower lurking right on the blue line, looking for an opportunity to pounce. TJ Olmschneider very vocal, directing traffic as DeAndrea moves back in. Lets a shot go that was blocked into the corner. Thunderbirds clear, and now here comes some 40. A little bit of an opportunity trying to split the defense, but Valente closes him out. Turns the puck around. Here's DeAndrea, moving back to the middle. He has it stolen away by Tom 40. Tom 40 now makes the move, left it behind. Gray reaching for it, can't get there. Here, this one comes around to Valente. Thomas Colavecchio, right circle, lets this one go. Cross corner. Connolly. Behind the goal line. Here comes Connolly, makes a move to the inside. Connolly holding off to the backhand, feeds Tom 40. Jackson Tom 40. Brady Monteleone runs into him, trying to take the puck away. Anthony Colavecchio takes a big bump. Here comes Colavecchio, passing up to his brother Thomas Colavecchio. Lead feet ahead, over to Nealon. Gerard Nealon, left circle, back to Colavecchio, and a sliding save made by Jack Keel. Here comes Jablonski. Re-entering, leaving, teeing it up, and a glove save made by Keel. Mercado circling in the corner, looking for any way out. Shots now in this game 42-8 in favor of St. Anthony's. Castiglione moves in, shoots, kick save, kill, rebound, pushed off the outside of the net. Connetquot got spun around, takes a spill. Jablonski will keep this one pinned in deep. Here's Olmschneider covering this one up as it drifted towards his net. .40 off the face-off, drops this one up to the blue line. Fly shower. Tying up with Greziak, far side. Vajak winds, fires. Olmschneider pops it up. The rebound shut down off the shot from .40. Greziak takes the feet ahead in stride over the blue line. Trying to drive to the net. Left it behind. Here's .40. Lentini took it away from him, walking into the right circle, let a shot go, never made it to Kiel. .40 moves the puck away from pressure onto the stick of Jung. Sends a hard pass onto the stick of Martin. Directs into the zone behind the net. Connetquot Sayville in a change. Cochran moves ahead with Lentini. Lentini tosses one. Is paddled aside by Kiel behind his net. Mercado will chip and hold right at the blue line. It's Campanola and Gray. Chase after the puck. It's Terry. Looking for Kada. Kada, good hustle there. Gets the puck back. Banks himself free up off the boards, and up the right wing comes Gavin Kada. Kada driving to the net, shooting, and that one went wide of the net. Puck still back there. Finally pops free. Kada in the slot, had it knocked off his stick. Back up top, Anthony Colavecchio feeds it over. Here's a shot, turned aside by Kiel. Rebound, DeAndrea's shot, saved by Kiel, and it ends up behind the net. Here's Valente. Over to Anthony Colavecchio. Down DeAndrea. Greziak parked in front, wanted it, as that one was sent through the blue paint. Winds up out of the zone. The Ice Friars going to reset here. DeAndrea. Takes the bump from Mercado, got it in deep. Thunderbirds now look to move it ahead. TJ Olmschneider denies that shot. Olmschneider had the first two shutouts of the season as DeAndrea moves back in alone. DeAndrea shoots, and he is robbed by Kiel. I want to talk about one goaltender, but we need to talk about another one first. Jack Kiel. Phenomenal glove save here on Nicholas DeAndrea. Good on Jack Kiel for making that one. But I will readdress my Olmschneider point. First two saves in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League regular season. He went back-to-back with his shutouts. And he is now 2 minutes away from picking up a New York State tournament shutout. This one pops free into the low slot. Back up top, Castiglione lets it go, deflected wide of the net. Here come the Thunderbirds. Trying to navigate out of their own zone. It's Jablonski turning this one. Looked like he dumped it in. I don't know what that hit, but it ended up back outside the blue line. Now here comes Vajak. Final minute and a half. Monteleone cuts, drops it for Castiglione. It's left right outside the blue line. Here's Martin. Over for Connolly. Connolly. Turned it over to Jablonski. It'll get dumped all the way down. Burde going to play this as we enter the final minute of play. Connolly dragging back into the zone, surrounded by nothing but white jerseys. Thunderbirds will chip in. So here's Nealon. Touching off for Thomas Colvecchio. He's got a step. Colvecchio to the net. In backhand is pushed wide. That one would have given Colvecchio the tournament lead. Instead, Jack Keel gets enough of it to keep him tied with Anthony Pepe. Here's Nealon. Overskating that. Thunderbirds can move this out of the zone. Here's Connolly. Spinning it back up. Gray walking to the circle, shooting in a glove save for TJ Olmschneider. Gray, Greziak on the draw. Gray taking this, shooting it, and it finds the end boards just wide of the post. St. Anthony's will chip this one around, send it up out of the zone, and that will do it. The Ice Friars will head into the playoffs tomorrow as the 2 seed after an 8-0 victory over the Connetquot Sayville Thunderbirds. TJ Olmschneider pitched the 3rd shutout of the tournament, making 11 stops. Thomas Colvecchio, Jack DeLugos, 2 goals each. This team looks like it's starting to play some really good hockey again, as they will now look to defend their state title tomorrow. As the teams line up to shake hands, that'll do it for Game 8 of the New York State Amateur Hockey Association High School Club Tournament, live on the LI Sports Network. If you stick around for a couple minutes, we will have John Jay versus Smithtown Hopog. But if you cannot, on behalf of everybody here at the LI Sports Network, I am Dylan Flynn. I want to thank you for spending your Saturday night with us. We will see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.